Hello lovely people. I'm going to be doing a card reading for you using the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck. The right people will find this video at the right time, and we've just had 2 cards fall out. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, I've just done a couple of readings prior that I'm uploading. I've done one sort of for general public. I've done one for the, for the earth warriors out there, for the spiritual warriors, and this one is going to find whoever needs to hear it. So the first card that's just fallen out the deck is this one. Look at that beautiful card. Goddess Sekhmet and Fire Agate, Passion of the Lionheart. So let's see what it has to say. We bring you in the empowerment of passion of the Lionheart. Through passion, you will dedicate yourself with an intensity and discipline that may surprise you. Passion is love activated. In my previous readings, it's all been about the heart for months now. It's all been about the heart center. Passion is love activated. It is energy that moves you from within and empowers you to act in the world in ways you would not otherwise dare to even consider. Passion gives you strength, plugs you into the eternal energy of sacred fire, and generates the ability to accomplish tasks you once may not have believed possible. With great passion, there can be great pain. The heart that loves wild and open is also the heart that can feel disappointment and doubt most keenly. The empowerment of the lion heart strengthens your heart to recover from any pain through the power of courage, commitment, and bold, loving devotion to what matters most to you. There are those that will be led through life by the cool light of their inner knowing, and those that will be led by their heart, by their dreams and aspirations. Those led by their heart need passionate purpose, a sense of meaningful, motivating desire to gain energy and accomplish great things. They have tremendous divine potential because they are less limited by the constraints of the mind. This is crazily uncanny. My last reading I've just done, which I will have uploaded before this one, it's all about the heart and coming from the mind into the heart. And again, I'm just going to show you a really quick exercise. Simply, you can place your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and take some deep breaths, and start to pay attention to the feeling at your heart center. And just take a bit of time, take a few minutes with some nice breaths in through the nose. Hold. And exhale. Do that a few times and you start to notice the energy more at your heart than your mind, and that's where you need to be. Where the mind may analyse and reflect and choose to opt out of a particular task, the heart will be moved by compassion and engage fully and completely with what needs to be done, no matter if it seems unlikely to succeed. This is when the bold, daring heart is at its most beautiful, pulling off what seemed to be unlikely or even impossible by sheer force of commitment to what it loves most. The passionate heart needs reassurance too, however. It needs to know it's allowed to love dreams that don't make sense. It is allowed to be daring, to take risks and to put faith in what can be, even if more logic-orientated minds question the sanity of such an action. Great changes happen when wild dreamers let their love loose in the world. The passion of the lion heart can inspire a meeker soul to find the sassiness and spirit they didn't even know they had, and join the wild lion army of sacred soul warriors fighting with peace for love on earth. This oracle comes to you with a message. Trust your passion and your heart. Believe in what moves you most. The desires in your heart are there by divine design. They are as they are meant to be. You are here to further your journey of trusting in the heart. Whether that means you have been raging divine lion for many years, or are just starting to wonder if you can turn your quiet truths into a mighty roar, you are being invited to go deeper into the passion of your heart and live your divine purpose with courage and conviction. I just want to say, for those of you out there that have been looking at the real news in life and not the television or the newspapers, and are, or for those of you that have been looking at my Facebook posts that I've been posting, and because I know people are and not commenting, for those of you who have been looking and not even liking, and I don't care about you liking or my posts, sharing would be good, just so that we can get more truth out there. And this is not about me, this is not about ego, I promise. But for those of you who are starting to realise that the bigger narrative that's going on here in the world at the moment you need to find some courage. Yeah, you need to come out of the mind and come into the heart. You need to find some courage and start standing up for what you know is right. I know it's really, really hard. I know it's tough. And some people might think I'm really full of confidence. I might come across like that. I have just the same doubts and insecurities as the rest of you, but my passion and my belief in doing what's right forces me to put truth out there. So don't feel peer pressure from other people that you shouldn't say what you want to say, and say your own truth. It's not my truth. Your truth won't be my truth. But please don't feel flattened by other people if you post something, because they might comment, just because you're going to then be waking them up and pissing them off, because they're going to have to change. So you're going to have to find some courage. Yeah. Or even if you can't post your own stuff, share other. It's the same thing. If you can share other people's stuff, people are going to start seeing it. It's really important. Where are we? The passionate heart needs reassurance too, however. It needs to know it's allowed to love dreams that don't make sense. It's allowed to be daring, to take risks and put faith in what can be, even if more logic-orientated minds question the sanity of such an action. Great changes happen when wild dreamers let their love loose in the world. Sorry, I've repeated that. Obviously meant to be repeated. The passion of the lion heart can inspire a meeker soul to find the sassiness and spirit they didn't know they had. I hope I'm doing that for somebody out there. And enjoy the wild lion army of sacred soul warriors fighting with peace for love on earth. This oracle comes to you with a message. Trust your passion and your heart. Believe in what moves you most. The desires in your heart are there by divine design. I'm so sorry I've read that. If your heart is tired, broken or overwhelmed, despairing, doubting or suffering from compassion fatigue, let me tell you that's a real thing. Where you know you still care but you can't summon the energy to feel anything in that moment, this oracle brings you comfort. Rest, heal, and replenish. I've just done another reading before this one, and that was the exact same message, and that's what I keep telling people. Other people that are fighting, I won't lose my place this time. Other people that have been fighting for truth and light throughout this whole mainstream narrative that you're hearing, what we're all hearing. Well, I'm not, because I'm hearing bits of it, but I don't watch the news and newspapers. Those people, us warriors, get exhausted. So that's when I keep saying to people, just guys, stand back, step back from it, step back from the negativity for a bit and rest and replenish yourself so you can stand up and fight again. Your passion has not faded, but you must give yourself the time you need to recover from your remarkable exertions. Allow your passion to motivate you, not burn you out. Take the time you need. This is for me as well, this message. I'm feeling a little bit burnt out right now, I can tell you, because I spend hours every day researching. I mean, hours. Allow the divine to heal you, and know your shining lion heart shall burn bright with energy again soon. The oracle also brings you comfort if you feel you're lacking in courage, passion, or emotional motivation, and perhaps suffering not only from fatigue but apathy, depression, or despair too. You are going to overcome anything and everything that stands in the way of your loving heart, burning bright with sacred fire. It's amazing, because the next video I'm going to do is to do with sacred fire. The fierce face of the Divine Mother is upon your precious heart, and she will intervene on your behalf. Do not doubt the extent and power of her love for you. Nothing can overcome it. She always wins. Empower her to help you with the following healing process, and doing it as often as you need until you feel the fire of her in your heart. Do not force. Be patient, but give yourself the support you need by doing the healing process. The Divine Mother will take care of the rest. I'm going to read the healing process to you now. So just rest, close your eyes, and just absorb the words that I'm going to say. I call upon the crystal angel of fire Agate and goddess Sekhmet, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of passion of the lion heart. May all hearts know their true passion through divine grace and unconditional love. May all hearts be empowered according to divine wisdom to express their passion in service to the greatest good. May all hearts be healed through divine compassion. May the truth of love shine fully upon the earth. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. I'm just going to show you this card again, and I want you to absorb that energy into your heart center. Just take a good look at your screen for a moment and absorb that energy right into the heart chakra. Focus on your breathing slowly in and out while I read this to you. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to release pain from my heart. All fatigue, doubt, despair, disappointment, and any other memory or associated belief system that would obstruct my expression of my passion in the world, in service to the divine plan of love unfolding through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. Place your hands in prayer position and bow your head. May divine love awaken sacred passion and love in action, fully and completely in the world, according to divine grace and mercy, in the service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time. So be it. I'm just going to say this affirmation out loud 3 times for you to absorb, and know that you can say it as much as you like. I am a bold, lion-hearted lover of life, fierce with passionate purpose. I am a bold, lion-hearted lover of life, fierce with passionate purpose. I am a bold, lion-hearted lover of life, fierce with passionate purpose. And there's another card that's come out that oh, this is stunning. Look at the angel in that. Angel bath coal and aquamarine, authentic voice. Look at that. Look at that beautiful energy. Just going to allow you to focus on that for a moment. How beautiful is that? Authentic voice. Aquamarine is fantastic to use at the throat chakra to release and allow flow of your truth. Authentic voice. We bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way, because you have something of value to share. Your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax, come out of their heads and into their hearts. Last 3 cards, out your head, into your hearts. Reading before, exactly the same thing. Remember the truth of who they are as well. Your authentic voice doesn't have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't need to always be soft, although in its own way it will always be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices, which creates music for the universe. That's just stunning. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of power of your voice will help many. Please have faith, guys, for those that are speaking out. It matters. It's making a difference. I really promise. For those of you that don't feel that you can speak your truth, please go onto my YouTube channel. I don't like saying that because it sounds like I'm trying to get subscribers. I don't give a damn about that. But I just want you to be able to take on board the energy exercises. It's all free. I'm not doing it for any other reason than to help everybody. So please go and do the grounding, protection and connection exercises. And I'm going to add another one on there today, so that you may find your own truth. Or if you already know your truth, get the protection and grounding and connection that you need in order to express yourself fully. Your authentic voice is like no other. That is why it can take some time to find it. In a way, it finds you, rising up out of the depths of your being until you realise it's there, being written, spoken, danced, sung, painted, felt, turned into poetry, art, music, colour, form, and of course sound. And that's something else I said in another video earlier. Whatever your, I think it was in this one actually, whatever your healing modality is that you can offer the world, offer it now. Do it. Show it. Your authentic voice is the voice of your soul. It's the part of you that speaks in a language not limited by words. It speaks in feelings and truths and visions that others can understand at a deep soul level. Even if sometimes their minds do not seem to grasp what you're communicating. The authentic voice, the voice of the soul, is a voice of reassurance, of encouragement and love. It can be fierce, honest, and stir up the sort of agitation that pushes issues out of the way and allows the spirit to be free to live as it wishes. It can be tender and kind, gentle and sensitive. It is just like the divine love that it expresses, not limited to one particular way. As you seek out your authentic voice, you may be inspired by the way other people express their own voice of the soul. That is fine, provided you don't compare yourself with them. Please don't ever compare yourself with anyone else. Everybody is beautiful in their own right and has just an important message to deliver as other people. It's just it takes a while, as it says, for some people to find their own voice, their true voice. If you compare yourself to others and feel that your voice is not as powerful or loving or wise or somehow not enough, stop immediately. Your truths are your own. You have been created according to a divine design, and you are as you're meant to be. That includes your voice. Every voice is meant to be different. There is no choir if there is only one sound. The richness of the choir and the fullness of the sound comes from many voices combined. If you have had fear of speaking up, or of being judged, or ridiculed for your authentic voice, if you have been shamed through any creative endeavour, or had your feelings, dreams, or visions scoffed at, dismissed by another, then this oracle brings you a particular message. Your voice of the soul is never truly silenced. It never dies. You might turn away from it out of fear of future pain, but in time you'll realise there's nothing that can harm this authentic voice of yours. It is resilient, strong, creative, and very, very powerful. It's the divine light in you that transforms into sound and creation. It cannot help but want to be what it is, a divine impulse yearning for expression. It's safe to let it rise up again and be heard. It's safe. It can be heard by other souls in many ways, sometimes even on the inner planes, as though you are speaking your love directly into the hearts of those willing to receive your guidance, even if you never meet them in person. This oracle also brings you a message that there is more to your authentic voice than you have discovered yet. There is more within you to be expressed, and you are going to enjoy that discovery. You may be startled at times by exactly what your voice of the soul expresses, but you will feel safe in the knowledge that when you're speaking your truth, you're expressing yourself from a place of soul, from a place of love, even if the message you are delivering is something that isn't easy to say or for another to hear. Remember that when you speak your authentic voice of the soul, you are allowing the love of the divine to speak through you. Trust in that and set your voice free. I am absolutely freezing right now, cold, 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 which I know means that Spirit's telling me this is just bang on. This message is bang on for people. That for me is one of the biggest messages, and has been from the start, is following your own truth. It's just so vital right now. As it says, we are in harmony. Everybody's saying their own truth. As long as you're connected to the light, pulling that divine grace down through you, we're all harmonizing. We don't have to be saying the same thing. We don't want to be saying the same thing, as long as we're all heading in the same direction, which is light. So let's do the healing process now. So I'm going to say the words, just be mindful of them. I call upon the crystal angel of aquamarine and angel bath coal who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of my authentic voice. I allow the unconditional love of the divine to speak through my voice of the soul and deliver its message of love in whatever way serves the greatest good. I know when the divine is expressing itself through me because I feel the authenticity of my voice in that moment. For me, I also get cold. I get it in my heart and I get it freezing cold. When what I speak, express, sing, write, share or feel resonates at a deep level of truth from me, my expression is sacred and divine. I now dedicate my voice to the service of divine. I release any fear of expression and the need to be understood or validated by others. Instead, I accept the beauty of my own authentic voice through divine grace and my own free will. So be it. I'm just going to show you this card. And I want you to breathe in and out a few times and start to pull the energy of that card towards your throat where you can absorb it there. I want you to start to notice the area just below your throat in between your heart, the thymus chakra. I want you to start to pull that energy into there as well. This is your true soul voice. That's where it sits. Relax and be aware of your breath flowing in and out, of that beautiful energy that you're pulling into your heart and thymus chakra. I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any fear of my voice, any memory of shame, judgment, ridicule, embarrassment, or suffering connected with my self-expression and authentic voice. May all beings be restored to their divine birthright of freedom to express their authentic voice as part of the sacred choir of souls. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. Now, open your mouth and stick out your tongue. I know it sounds strange. Wiggle your jaw around and gently stretch your neck from side to side. Really open up that space. Now, I'm going to say aloud, and I want you just to absorb the words. I'm free to express my authentic truths. I liberate the voice of my soul with love. My authentic voice can be heard by all those I am meant to help, as the divine wishes it to be. In service of the great plan of love unfolding on the earth, so be it. Please just place your hands in a prayer position and bow your head. Divine love speaks through the authentic voice of every soul. May this divine voice of love be felt and heard in the hearts of all living beings, according to divine compassion. So be it. Now I'm just going to repeat this affirmation a few times. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice hear it through divine grace. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice hear it through divine grace. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice hear it through divine grace. The cards, the oracle cards, the divine working through them and myself never ceases to amaze me. I'm so grateful. I'm truly grateful to be connected. That's how I live my life. It's the only way I know how. I now hope that you all take a rest, step back from negativity for a bit until you feel strong enough to move forward, and then take action, guys. Speak your truth. Don't ever feel that you can't. Don't ever let anyone else dull your sparkle or put out your flame. Don't let them do it. You are beautiful and you are worthy. So I send you all my love and I will speak to you soon. Much love. Take care. Bye.